President Erdogan of Turkey has recently made bold assertions declaring intentions to confront Israel. In response, Israeli Foreign Minister Katz has issued a cautionary reminder, echoing the fate of Saddam Hussein as a precedent. This escalating tension between Turkey and Israel stems from an incident on the Golan Heights. Following this attack, Israel accused Hezbollah, a Lebanese organization, of responsibility, prompting retaliatory measures. Despite denying involvement, Hezbollah claims it is regularly targeted by Israel, not responsible for civilian casualties at sports facilities. Israel proceeded with strikes against Hezbollah, indicating preparations for further actions without specifying details. The Israeli government has authorized the Prime Minister and Defense Minister to independently decide on the timing and methodology of retaliations against Hezbollah, reflecting a high level of autonomy and decision-making. The Prime Minister's stance is to exact unprecedented costs on Hezbollah. But it is important to clarify that the escalation was not solely due to the sports facility attack, as Israel had long planned retaliation against Hezbollah for ongoing attacks on its territory. The situation has been simmering for some time, with plans for strikes against Hezbollah having been approved previously but delayed multiple times. The most recent confrontation marked a significant event. Amidst this tension, U.S. President Joe Biden's advisor, Jake Sullivan, has suggested that a war between Israel and Hezbollah could be imminent. While this prediction may seem unsurprising given the historical animosity between the two entities, the current state of affairs in Gaza and the constraints on U.S. involvement in the region have somewhat mitigated immediate conflict. The firm stance of both nations and external perceptions are likely to influence Hezbollah's actions. In summary, the relationship between Turkey, Israel, and Hezbollah remains fraught with tension, characterized by accusations, retaliations, and the looming threat of conflict. The dynamics within this complex geopolitical landscape continue to evolve, shaped by regional alliances, international relations, and the strategic decisions of key players. The organization recently orchestrated the withdrawal of individuals it had inspired in southern and eastern Lebanon to avert an Israeli preemptive strike. Merely relying on Hezbollah, Lebanon's primary actor, might not be sufficient to sway Israel's stance. The international community, including the United States, Russia, France, the United Nations, and the European Union, has expressed concern over the attack on the Golan Heights, yet has refrained from attributing blame or identifying culprits. Without concrete evidence, there is a possibility that Israel might be engaging in a strategic maneuver, particularly under challenging domestic conditions, to escalate tensions with Hezbollah. Given Israel's history of aggressive actions, especially in Gaza, the lack of direct condemnation from these international entities is understandable. In this context, maintaining neutrality among the conflicting parties is a preferred approach for many countries and international organizations aiming to prevent escalation. Yet, Iran and Turkey have notably diverged from this stance, issuing strong statements. Iran's foreign ministry warned that any military action against Hezbollah would face unforeseeable consequences, reflecting its support for the group. Given Iran's significant influence over Hezbollah, this statement implies that Iran would take retaliatory measures if Israel were to provoke the group. Concurrently, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's rhetoric was markedly more confrontational. He highlighted Turkey's achievements in defense industry and expressed a desire to further strengthen the country's capabilities. He stated that Turkey's ability to intervene in conflicts, as demonstrated in Libya and Nagorno-Karabakh, should extend to Israel. The methods by which Turkey could enter into such a conflict were hinted at through analysis of its past actions in these regions. In Libya, Turkey initially dispatched mercenaries but later deployed regular troops and even established a permanent presence, effectively participating in the conflict. Similarly, in Nagorno-Karabakh, where Turkey supports Azerbaijan due to shared religious beliefs, it provided substantial military aid, notably unmanned drones, contributing significantly to Azerbaijan's success in the 2020 conflict with Armenia.